Hi guys, so today we're going to kind of go back over some of the graphs that we saw and try to figure out some information from some graphs, okay? So on the screen you can see that we're going to answer some questions about data. And remember that word data is one of our vocabulary words we talked about this week, and it just means information. So this is a pictograph. Remember, it has pictures to help us. And on our pictograph it says favorite pet animal, and you can see we have dogs, cats, and rabbits. And so it's asking us which had the most. So which one of these groups has the most? That's right, it's the dogs. So dogs. So we're going to write the word dogs right here. All right, which one had the least? Poor rabbits. So rabbits only had one. Now, here's one of the tricky questions that you might see on some of the different tests that we take, okay? We have to look at the words it's asking. It says, how many more people liked dogs than cats? So that when we see how many more or how many less, we're finding the difference, okay? So I have to look at the dog and cat rows. And what I can do is I can look and see at right here, they're equal, right? They both have 3. But then this at the end would be the difference. And it's the same thing if I said 5, take away 3, I would have 2 left. So there are 2 more people than dogs than cats. Okay? How many more liked cats than rabbits? It's the same thing. I'm going to erase it so it doesn't confuse you though. Going to look and say, okay, they have a match right here, but look right here. There's 2 left over because 3 take away 1 equals 2. So when they ask how many more or how many less, that means that they are wanting to know the difference. All right, so now we have a different graph. It says favorite ice cream flavors, and we see a white ice cream flavor. Well, what do you think it's going to be? It's probably vanilla, right? So when we see white ice cream, we think of vanilla. And you see that 1, 2, 3, 4 people liked vanilla ice cream. And then the pink, what do you think the pink is? Strawberry, very good. So 1, 2 like strawberry. And then what do you think the brown is? Chocolate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liked chocolate. This is a little bit different. They want us to think of what kind of questions could you ask about this graph. So let's think of some of the questions we could ask. We could say, which type of ice cream has the most votes? And what would that be? Chocolate, very good. Which type of ice cream has the least votes, which would be, that's right, strawberry. How many more vanilla has than strawberry? That could be one of the questions. So sometimes they might want you to come up with your own information. All right, guys, so we have a tally mark graph right here, okay? Now there's some information that's left off. Let's see if we can try to figure it out. I've got strawberries, oranges, and cherries. What do strawberries, oranges, and cherries have in common? That's right, they are fruits. So they are trying to ask the class what their favorite fruit is, okay? And so then we use tally marks for the responses. So how many people like strawberries and oranges? So if we're using that and, we know we're going to have to add. So I've got 5, then 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right, then it says how many people like cherries and strawberries? So up here, how many do I have of strawberries? 5, very good. Then I have 6, 7. Okay, and then it says how many people voted? So I have to think about them in all. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 people in all. Very good. All right. So they tried to trick you a little bit because they tried to put some information on there that wasn't there. All right, guys, let's look at our new graph and see what we can try to figure out, okay? So we've got bikes, we've got skateboards, and then we've got roller skates or roller blades, okay? So what do you think that this graph is about? It's things that people like to do, right? So like to do. Honestly, if you look very carefully, it could be things that people like to do with the wheels. Look, the bike has wheels, the skateboard has wheels, and rollerblades have wheels. All right, so on on bikes, we saw that, oh, remember this is a 5, and what's one more? 6. So 6 people chose that they said that they liked bikes the most and riding a bike. And then on the skateboard, we see 1, 2, 3 people like to ride the skateboard. And then on the rollerblades, we see 5, 6, 7 people like to ride the rollerblades. So look at the question. It says, how many people like bikes and rollerblades? So up at the top, remember I have 6 on the bikes, and now I have to add it down here. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I didn't want to count, I could say, okay, I've got 6 plus 7. And let's think about that. 6 plus 7 is a near doubles fact, because we know what 6 plus 6 is. It's 12, and I just have to add one more to get to 13. It says, which did people like the most? Which one did people like the most? That's right, the rollerblades. Good job. So I'm going to give them a number 1 since they like the most. Which one did people like the least? The skateboard. That's right. I'm going to give it a number 3. And then the bike was in the middle if we put them in order. How many more liked the bike than the skateboard? Well, let's look. I have 6 up here, and I have 3 down there. And if I have 6, and I take away the 1, 2, 3, what do I have left? 3. That's a doubles fact too. 3 plus 3 is 6. All right. You guys have done an awesome job using graphs and finding information and data on the graphs, okay? All right. I'll see you later. Bye.